What's up, guys? Welcome back to another channel. If you probably clicked the video, it's because you probably have some like issues that you're going through in life, or you're probably young as fuck, or you're probably old as fuck too, around my age. But I'm 25, and this is like 5 things I wish I knew when I was 18 that I know now, that if I knew back then, it would save so much trouble in my life right now. But like, sometimes we don't see it like that. We think, oh yeah, we know everything. Fuck, I need to learn from other people because I already know how to do it. I know. Gang, bro, girl, woman, bro, whatever you are, listen, you need help. And it's okay to need help. And that's something that took me a long time to understand. That maybe sometimes you don't got it all figured out. And you think you do, but when you realize and look at your like life and like how you think you're figured out, you that don't. And then you need help. So that's why I'm here, and I'm gonna be here every single day, drop videos to help you guys out, so you guys can make the best decisions and the best choices for your life. So the first thing I learned right now that I wish I knew back then was how important money is. Like, you don't realize, you think, oh yeah, money's important to buy things, to do things, but like, you don't realize how important it is to make sure that you are able to produce money in the world. Once you turn 18, bro, you have the opportunity to get a job and like have a little bit income and like, you know, feel me, get your foot in the world, like to see what things are out there and like what you like to do and everything. But if you turn 18 and you don't get a job and you just like lay around in your house and just play video games and like still live a life like I don't want to say kid mentality, but like, I don't even know how to say it. Like, you're still living a life like not processing life and the things you gotta do. So you gotta get a job. Because you gotta pay bills. And eventually, if you're 18, you don't have any bills right now because you're 18. Like, the only bill you might have, honestly, at that age, is probably like your phone bill. Probably gotta get a haircut, and if like you do drugs and everything, like get your drugs and shit. But for the most part, you don't really have that much shit to pay. You probably don't even have a car. You're probably not even giving your parents nothing yet and shit like that. But it's a process, and it takes time and steps to evolve to the next place. And the number one thing that you could do at a young age is get money. It doesn't have to be a lot, but just money. And that brings me on to case number 2. So the second thing I wish I knew back then that I know now is how important it is to stay fucking educated, bro. I used to hate school, right? I used to be like, oh, what's the whole point of going to school if it's like not teaching you how to make money or not teaching you how to like live life? But at the end of the day, school, right? No matter if it's college, high school, middle school, school is important because it helps you understand how to navigate through the world, and it gives you a glimpse of what type of people are out in the world, so you're more prepared to handle that situation that you get in yourself into. Like, for example, in school, you have a lot of different type of people. You have like your smart kids, your medium kids, your kids that need help, whatever. And then when you graduate high school, you see that in the real world. You have people that are fucking rich. Then you have the middle class. Then you have the lower class. Then you have people that don't have money. And so your job as a kid that just finished high school is to realize that there's different like levels to life, and depending on how much you're aware of the situation, it kind of forces you to pick like a place that you're gonna land into. So like, for example, if you come out of school and you take the advice I'm giving you right now, and you learn how you make money, and then you learn how to like use that money to do other things, and then it grows, and then you become like this person that's moving up the ranks in life. You don't see it, but it's there, like in the background. Like, it's fucking crazy how psychology works. Like, there's shit that's going on in the world, but it's not like you don't see it. It's just like behind the scenes type of vibes. And like, the more you are able to expand your mind and like see shit differently, the more easier it is for you to be able to transition from like high schooler to young adult with money and bills, to young adult being able to pay those money and bills and not be able to stress out because he didn't make enough money to pay said bills. So feel me? It's all a work in progress, right? And that leaves me with my third thing. Like, listen, sometimes our parents, they love us so much, but there's no guide to how to become a parent. You feel me? So if your parents, right, when you was growing up, didn't treat you a specific way, or you think that way that they treated you was not the right way, don't blame them, because they had no book they had no guidance. They was just going off of instinct. So if they felt like beating you up or like smacking the shit out of you because you talk back to them, they were gonna do that because there was nothing holding them back. So don't blame your parents. Instead, be like, okay, look, that shit happened in the past, whatever. Become aware of what happened in the past, right? And then learn how to like deal with it in a way that you're not holding the resentment from the past. Instead, you're like, okay, that happened, okay, but I can move forward and like see things from a different light and not have to like worry about, oh man, my mom did this when I was younger, so now I'm gonna hate her or not like her, or like, bro, like, that shit happened a long time ago. It's whatever. You're grown, they grown ups. Like, you have ChatGPT, bro. Ask her like, yo, my mom did this when I was younger. How can I, like, yo, you feel me? You have the tools that you need to expand your life. So stop blaming your parents. Stop blaming someone else that did something wrong to you. Instead, own up, accept it, you feel me? And learn how to move on with your life. So that brings me to, what, that was 3. I have 2 more. So that brings me to number 4 is, it goes back to number 2, but you gotta like, I was talking about like learning and shit like that, but you gotta educate yourself when it comes to making more money, because at the end of the day, the economy is only going up. And so if you're satisfied, like, it does depend, what you call it? It all depends on you though, because if someone's satisfied with making $1,000 a week, that's it. You gotta find what your satisfaction is. So if you're satisfied with making $2,000 a week, $3,000 a week, find whatever it is that lets you get to that point of your satisfaction and what you think is good for you, and then that's it, bro. Don't try to go over or below, but just try to find a point where you feel comfortable living a life that you want. Don't try to base your life based on other people on Instagram, what you see other people doing and like what other people are like up to and shit like that. Because if you don't like have the capacity to be in that level and you're at a certain level, enjoy the level that you're at, but then grow to become at a better level that you want. Not because someone else does it, but because you have the capacity to grow to that level. You get what I'm trying to tell you? It's mad hot outside, bro. Why is it this fucking hot? But the 5th thing I wish I knew when I was 18 that I know now is the importance of like keeping your mental state intact. And like sometimes, like I started smoking weed when I was like 18 and shit. And like, I wish, like I wish I just took a different approach. Like, I wasn't so like, I didn't make weed or like smoking revolve around my life as much as I did. Because if I did it, then I will have other things to like for example, if I never really took the time to like smoke and like do weed as heavy as I did from 18 to right now, I probably would have been a bigger YouTuber. To be honest, I would have probably been making more videos and shit. Because like, think about it, if you smoke and you have people that smoke with you, you gotta take the time out of your day to do those things. So if you take your time out of the day to do those things, the things that you wanted to do before, you're not gonna have the time to do it because you're doing something else now. So it's like, it makes you think like, oh yeah, I'm lit, having fun. Yeah, you're lit, you're having fun, but then it's just that. Like, I mean, there's nothing more to it in the background of things. Like get it. Besides being lit, having fun, that's it. That's all that is. Is being lit, having fun. At the end of the day, you're still in the same situation. You're still stuck where you're at. So if you don't work on the behind the scenes things, it's just gonna be like, oh wow, I'm high. That's it. Like, feel me? So to avoid all that for you guys, for all my young people watching, I really hope that you take some things I said in this, or like, just be like, oh, I hope that you change your mindset and be like, oh, you know what? Let me try to do things differently. You know what? Instead of me doing this and this and that, let me try this and this and that and see the results. And hopefully they're different. Because you don't want to do something and have the same results as you did. You feel me? So I'm about to go inside before I catch a heat stroke. I didn't think it was this hot. But if you enjoyed the video, give it a thumbs up, share it, tell someone to watch it. Anyone. It doesn't really matter because these videos are not for me, because I'm already aware of where I want to go and where I want to head. But I also want to help people that are stuck where I was stuck. So if I was stuck there and you need help, I'm pretty sure I can help you, bro. But it's up to you to decide if you want that help. Because at the end of the day, no one's going to come to save you but you. So hope you guys like this video, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. See ya.